With us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swinging a foul straight back.
First pitch. 1 o'clock.
Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hit on the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Batting fourth, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. That one in triple digits. Pickoff move to first.
He's safe.
Kicks and deals.
1-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Reds leave 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and getting the start for Cincinnati, Hunter Green.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Right fielder Tommy Pham.
Ball 1, no strikes. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball. 1 strike. Ball.
That misses. Now 3-1. And that's a strike.
Full count.
That one hit to right. One away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Brian Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one. Green, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. The next pitch misses. 1-1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Well struck right field, and that one is off the wall.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
One gone, runner at first. Here's O'Neal Cruz. There's a strike. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Reynolds, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
And a good eye there.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Green throws over, and he dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. The pitch to McCutchen. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 outs. This is Joey Bart. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Way outside, and that's ball one. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And a bunt towards third. And that's a foul ball. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Next one misses, 2-2. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cruz makes the grab, one down. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
Missing inside, 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Get out of here, Reds.
That one fouled off. Now moves to first. Fraley back on a dive. And this gets away from Bart. And now a man into scoring position.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mitt up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, should have had it.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one missing low.
1-1.
Fraley on third with 2 out. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Austin Hayes. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Two on, 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel, led off the game with a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Next offering upstairs. There's his strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Reds. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds pulls it down, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And
Ball
that's
1.
off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first.
Out.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never
One ball,
moved because
no
he
strike.
never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's
Ball 2.
outside, and it's 2-0. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes
Ball 3.
up in that part of the strike zone.
3 balls, no strikes.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
to the right side. Base hit. Gonzalez round second, heads for third. To third, tag, got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Late swing fouled off. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it, and that is the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Skeens back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Stevenson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the third. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at PNC Park, set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch misses. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. That one fouled off, 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Friedel on his way over, brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian.
Brian Reynolds here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. 1 out, bases empty. This one in the air, center field. Friedel makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, O'Neal.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. That one at triple digits.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, out towards left center. Cruz makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
That one out to right. Pham sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And misses inside.
2-0.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Great effort on the leaping grab.
Now, Boo, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air, reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
And we're back, ready to go. Bottom four. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That's a little bit low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's Joey Bart now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. And he chases that one below the zone.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2.
McCutchen on at first, nobody out. Slider misses outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Billy Cook in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is upstairs. And it's 2-1. There's the strike at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
Nick Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Walked his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
1-1.
And that is out of play.
Two.
Very high with that one. Full count, 3-2. Key Brian Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. That one outside, and the count is 1-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. It's softly on the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's hard hit in a line, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in there for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
1-2.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
McLean
That's a
in
ball.
now. Takes ball one off the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski up and throwing. Ferguson, a left-hander, also throwing. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
First base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One runs in, another comes in to score. It's 3-zip.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Paul Skeens won't go any further. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
Caleb
for the
Ferguson
Pirates.
on to pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Fraley now at the plate, 1 for 2. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1. McLean, the lead runner at second. Stevenson on at first with 2 down. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Connor Falefa tracks it down for the out. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Key Brian Hayes. That's in there. That's strike 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter warming up as well. That's off the inside corner and 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate.
The shortstop, Isaiah Tanner-Falefa.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Stevenson to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Tommy Pham getting ready to hit. And that's a little bit high.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ha!
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. That's off the mark. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And that one a little below the knees. And now 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Here we go, Pirates.
There's the strike. Next offering way upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now the DH, Gavin Lux. A strikeout and a walk. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. Green back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Center field. Friedel settles under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Pirates.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. Candelario. And there are two down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Let's go, Pirates!
Just missed.
Too high.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And they'll do it again.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Meza.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. And that misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Just missed. There's a strike, 95 of that one. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Line to left. Fair ball. Friedel coming home. He'll score easily. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Stevenson. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 4-0 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tony Santillan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
Catcher, Joey Bart.
Out to short. To first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman, Billy Cook.
So up next, Billy Cook. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hayes pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Gonzalez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that misses. Ball 2. Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering upstairs.